Hello, hello, Grand Rising, my all-colored rainbow fairies, kings, and queens. I'm going to do a collective read of the energies, and I'm going to have Daddy, Big Papa, and Jesus, and the ancestors, do the signs to see what signs, what readings you guys need to know. And I'm definitely feeling like this is a love reading because I'm hearing that song Love by Music Soul Child or whatever. So, Father God, Jesus, Big Daddy, aka the source, please provide clear and honest answers for my collectives that watch this video and look at this video, and the ones that are doing positive flow, positive vibes, positive love, positive energy. Keep raising their vibrations, and the ones that still doing negative energy, negative flow, negative vibes, negative love, and hate, they need to go and heal. In Jesus' name, amen, ashe. Okay, my loves, we're going to see what signs of the love reading, because I'm hearing that song by Music Soul Child, Love, or whatever. So many people forgot that what that word means. They say it like it's candy. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. So, Gemini, Aries, and Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so that's a fire air sign. So yes, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo. All right. And I'm definitely hearing somebody's name, Sheila and Derek, for this love reading, and I'm hearing the song by Love, Music Soul Child, and I'm also hearing that song by Somebody Sleeping in My Bed by Drew Hill. So, what is going on in the atmosphere for my Aries, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius? I'm hearing that song, Somebody Sleeping in My Bed, messing with my head. So somebody is definitely in fear. And somebody is actually seeking for forgiveness. I'm seeing that in the cards. And I also saw a relationship upside down. And somebody definitely is grieving about that. So these definitely, and somebody is definitely in regret as well. So we're going to see what's in the energy for the Aries, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius. If that's not your sign, that's in your birth chart of your fire placement, air placement, okay? All right. About to see. God, Jesus, my ancestors, Big Papa, Big Daddy, aka the higher source. What is the messages for love for Aries, Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius? And if that's not their sign, that is in their birth chart for their elements. Patience. And fierce came out again at the bottom of the deck. doubt. In health, so somebody in bad health. So I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So somebody did something that, you know, was a So somebody must have been in an altercation, because that's why health came out negative. So somebody definitely was not in the patient of, you know, showing discipline. So I'm feeling like somebody definitely was in an altercation with somebody, because that's why I'm hearing that song, Somebody Sleeping in My Bed, by Drew Hill. Somebody messing with my head. And that person that had the altercation, the other person is in doubt. They definitely they doubt the trust. They doubt the relationship now, because that person didn't have patience to show discipline on themselves. Yes, they didn't show each other enough gratitude in the relationship, bottom of the deck relationship. So yes, that person definitely didn't show enough gratitude. They was caught doing something in somebody's bed. So somebody definitely was not showing gratitude to people that they was in a relationship with. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So somebody, it definitely came out on top of doubt. So somebody definitely was doubting the love that they have for somebody, because they didn't have patience with themselves, meaning they didn't have enough discipline, and that person they had a real bad altercation. So I'm feeling like somebody had a physical fight with somebody or whatever, and the person that did the, you know, the cheating in the relationship or whatever definitely is playing the blame game on somebody in the relationship, because blame in relationships. So somebody definitely blaming the other person for them sleeping around on them behind their back. Yep, because they was immature growth. They wasn't grown up enough, mature, didn't have enough patience in the relationship, didn't show each other enough gratitude. I'm feeling like it was more of lust than it was actual love, an actual connection, an actual bond, is what I'm literally picking up on. Yep, and somebody is in fear of losing that person in that relationship, because they did the okie doke and, you know, messed up the relationship by having somebody else in their bed. Because I'm literally hearing somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. So that's by Drew Hill. So somebody definitely got caught doing some some unthinkable things in a relationship, and they was being immature, and they didn't have enough patience to wait. They definitely, you know, was childish with it or whatever. They definitely was childish, and I mean childish or whatever. And now they want to play the blame game. You know, now they want to play the blame game. So I'm definitely picking up that somebody's definitely was not being faithful in the relationship. And why do I feel like somebody end up getting, you know, pregnant in the relationship? And they got clarity. They not reconciling that relationship. They saying enough is enough. I'm not taking that step with that person because I can't trust them. I doubt that I can trust them now, is what I'm hearing or whatever. Because that's why they saying love. People use that word like it's candy, and they don't, you know, be faithful and show discipline to their self and others. And they don't take accountability for the things that they have done. So that person that caught that person having an affair, relationship, is doubtful that that relationship is going to be reconciled, because once you lose somebody's trust, you know, ain't no more love there. Ain't no more, you know, it's basically, they said they give up. They're not, they're not appreciating, they are not appreciating that relationship. So they said, no, I doubt that I'm going to get back with this person, because reconciliation came out as I cut the deck of negative. So they definitely don't want to reconcile with that relationship. And they went within. It's like they didn't care about that person's well-being or whatever. And they basically saying, I showed compassion to you, I showed love to you, and you didn't return the favor to me. You was impatient, like you was immature about, you know, being disciplined or whatever. And you're definitely, that other person that was caught sleeping around, they definitely is asking for forgiveness. Pretty much so. They definitely are trying to ask for forgiveness. And that other person is definitely doubtful. They like, I don't even want to hear it. I don't care. And that's why fear came out negative, because somebody is definitely fearing that they just lost the best thing that happened to them. And they want them to, you know, show sympathy to them. And that person is so consumed with anger that they're not considering that at all. They're not considering that. And they right now are upsy daisy of, you know, not forgiving them. But in due time, they might forgive you. But at this moment, it's like they having flashbacks of that episode of them catching you in the bed with somebody else. So that is exactly why, you know, forgiveness is upside down, because they right now cannot forgive you for the things that you've done. They want you to pretty much go and heal and go and, you know, self-growth of take accountability for the things that you did, because that's the reason why you in fear, because you fear that you lost that person because you stepped out on that relationship. You definitely did. And y'all had a happy family at first, but now it's like the other person that left you is at peace, because they saying, you ain't about to mess up my peace. You don't know what love is. You're immature. You're childish. You need to grow up, is what I'm hearing. What I say. So they saying they gonna be happy and at peace with being with somebody else, or being by themselves for right now, because they want somebody that's gonna be mature and grow. And they said they don't have no more love or whatever for that person anymore. Yep, because you didn't set enough healthy boundaries. And that person is now setting boundaries and got courage in themselves. They feeling like they're not going to find that true love. But you were going to find that true love or whatever. Because they feel that that person wasn't being truthful, wasn't being honest or whatever. So the trust is gone. The thrill is, I'm hearing that song by B.B. King, The Thrill Is Gone. The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone, baby, by B.B. King. So basically that person said the thrill is gone. You didn't take care of my well-being. You know, you didn't show enough gratitude with the love that I shared. You didn't take responsibility for the things that you did. You know, you didn't come to me, basically is what they saying. You didn't come to me and express your feelings, your vulnerability with them. And now they angry because they caught you doing mischievous things in a relationship, because relationship came out negative. So somebody definitely was cheating and somebody caught you, and that's why the altercation happened or whatever. That is exactly why the altercation happened, or getting ready to happen. God, Jesus, Big Daddy, Big Papa, my ancestors, give me more on this for the Aries, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, air, fire, fire, fire sign. Basically, animal came out. Commitment or whatever. You didn't have a commitment with this relationship. You let the relationship fumble because you went and, did, nasty things with other people and disregarded the relationship and the commitment that you had with somebody else. And now you in fear that you fucked up majorly, that they're not going to give you another chance. And I'm feeling like that person is saying, I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm not giving you another chance to, displace my heart. You was, showing your ass to other people, or you was, passing yourself around to other people, and you forgot you was in a committed relationship, is what I'm hearing. Or whatever. Empowerment. So that's the truth or whatever. They went and they was paying attention to their intuition, their signs that you was giving them. They was saying that you were, basically, I think the reason why they found out that you had got pregnant is because you was sick. You got sick. And they doubt that that child is theirs because you got caught sleeping with somebody else. And they doubt that that baby is going to be theirs. So that's why another reason why they in doubt, and they definitely feel like you messed up the relationship because you was, being out there chasing the wrong things, lusting after the wrong things, because this came out sideways. They pretty much saying that you were being an animal, not, being, patient enough to show your vulnerability of being faithful, being honest, being trustworthy, not being grown, not showing growth, immature. You were being immature, lusting after things that you shouldn't have been lusting after. You should have been lusting after this committed relationship. I'm feeling like the guy was committed, but you wasn't. I'm literally feeling like the guy was committed, but you wasn't. You was too busy, showing your ass for other people. Or whatever is what I'm getting. Yes. And you should have been focusing on your career instead of focusing on unfulfilled relationships that's not going to fulfill you when you was already in a committed relationship. You should have been able to be mature and growth and show, that vulnerable side of you. And you should have stayed encouraged. Courage definitely came out that you wasn't encouraged enough. You was too worried about lusting after the wrong things instead of lusting after getting you a career. It's basically, you was worried about a relationship. It was like you didn't care about the relationship or your career, but you was caring about, people being savages to you, pretty much making it, you was being easy to other people instead of, being honest in your relationship with your person, basically is what I'm hearing. Blessing, that was your blessing, and you've messed up your blessing. And they basically saying no new beginnings in that relationship. because you messed up your blessing. And you messed up the friendship that y'all had too. It was like y'all had a good a foundation of a friendship and a relationship, and you let that get squandered because you was out there, you know, messing around. I'm literally hearing that. Somebody is sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. So basically you wasn't being faithful, and now they doubting that that child is theirs. Either you getting ready to have that baby, or you pregnant, and they're not sure that they gonna have a new beginning with you because they in fear that they ain't gonna be able to trust you again, because trust definitely came out, and they feel pretty much just feeling like you know, you didn't show your confidence of, you know, telling people no or whatever. Yeah, what I say, strength. You didn't show your strength or your confidence in that relationship or whatever. You let the wrong things corrupt your mind, body, and soul to, you know, cheat on your relationship. And now you won't have new blessings or new beginnings until you go and grow. You have to grow. Because you definitely, that person did not cheat on you. They was actually committed to you, but you was not committed to them or whatever. You definitely messed up that relationship. And that person is doubtful that it's going to be a new beginning for y'all. It's definitely, I'm feeling like they saying no. No new beginning. There's going to be no new beginning for you guys. Because they saying you didn't show enough gratitude in a relationship for each other to stay disciplined in a relationship. So yeah, they definitely is walking away, bottom of the deck. They are walking away to their new beginning, whether it's by themselves so they can, you know, grasp all of the shit that you put them through, and they were being committed to you, but you wasn't being committed to them or whatever is what I'm hearing. You definitely wasn't. What I say, it's not going to be an equal balance for you now. You're going to have to go through that growth. You have to grow up, because everything, you know, you thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it really wasn't, because you had a committed relationship and you could have worked it out with your relationship. And, you know, you could have talked to each other. You was immature and stuff like that. Instead of showing that vulnerability of that situation, of letting that person know that you were feeling certain, you know, insecurities, certain you wanted them to, you brush up on the intimacy, or, you know, the sensual side of them. You could have talked to them, but they saying you wasn't patient enough. You wanted it then and there instead of just maturing. You should have matured. You know, you were being immature and childish, and you end up messing up your blessing because of it. And y'all was basically friends before y'all was lovers. And you messed up that friendship as well. They saying they don't even want to be your friend or in a relationship with you, because they doubt that you're ready to grow. And you are in fear because you know that you did some foul shit, and you didn't show enough gratitude. You should have been in your confidence. That person that you was involved with was very confident, and you didn't show your confidence or whatever. So you pretty much blocked your own blessing, is basically what I'm hearing or whatever. So that person that was cheated on is going to go to smooth waters. They smooth sailing, smooth waters. They going to be, you know, finding balance, you know, within themselves, and they just going to go at a new beginning with something else, even if it's not a relationship. I'm feeling like they just gonna be focusing on their career now, is basically what they saying. I'm just gonna focus on me and my career, getting to the bag. I'm not worried about trying to be in no committed relationship with nobody, because people messed up that security that I had and that love that I had, you know. So they said, but I'm not, you know, I'm just going to worry about my health and worry about my career is basically what they saying, you know, because you put them in a bad spot or whatever. You got to excuse these big old things. They coming out. So basically they saying you were, you know, showing your everything to other people instead of showing your everything to that committed relationship that you was in or whatever. God, Jesus, my ancestors, Big Daddy, what messages of the tarot that go along with this love reading that the Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo need to know. Yes, Page of Wands. You was in your Page of Wands. You wasn't in your you wasn't worried about the homestead, the prosperity. You wasn't worried about you wasn't worrying about other people's emotions. You was worried about only yourself. You wasn't taking the time to show your ambition, your drive, your energy towards your career. You was too focused on the wrong things is basically what they were saying. What he's saying. He or she. You wasn't strong enough. You didn't show strength. You let the wrong people, places, and things manipulate your mind, body, and soul, or whatever, out of a good thing. It was like he was pouring into you, or she was pouring into you, but you wasn't pouring back into that cup. Okay? It was like they was giving they all, but you wasn't giving your all. Is basically what they were saying. Yeah, so they taking a leap of faith and they getting up on out. You know, yeah, I'm feeling like this knight, meaning this king, he said, nah, you was showing your weak side. You let the bad, wrong things cloud your judgment. And you should have been focusing on your career. You was not worried about your career. You was worrying about fake friends and, you know, fake relationships with other people. You told him or her that these was your friends, but secretly you was messing around with them. So that other person is taking a leap of faith and taking a step away from it or whatever. They're going towards their new beginning. They definitely is. Yep. It was this queen. What I say, this queen was doing too much lusting after the wrong things instead of lusting after her career or whatever is what you should have been worried about, and not worrying about, you know, telling your dude that, you know, they was just your friends, but secretly you was having an affair with them or secretly messing around on them. And it's like you didn't care. All you cared about was yourself. You didn't put other people's emotions in the forefront or whatever is what I'm hearing. So this knight is definitely saying, no, I'm confident in my new beginning, but you wasn't confident in our relationship, but I was confident in our relationship, our friendship, our commitment. You were lying to me. You know, you were lying to me about these people was just your friends, but deep down you was having, you know, intercourse with them. And now you either pregnant or got pregnant. And he don't know that if that's that baby or not, if it's his or hers, because they definitely in doubt. They doubtful, and they doubtful that they're going to have a new beginning with you because you didn't show gratitude to them. They appreciated you, but you didn't appreciate them. You know, and now you're in fear that you fucked up majorly. Pretty much you did, baby. You pretty much did. You pretty much did. they said you didn't have enough ambition. You didn't have enough creative flow. And that other person was trying to, you know, make sure the finances was clear. They was trying to make sure the prosperity in y'all relationship, in y'all home was good. But you was too worried about the wrong things. What I say. So you was just pretty much using this person, you know. Basically is what I'm hearing. It was like you was using this person or whatever. And you didn't appreciate what you had until it was gone. And now this person is going to their new beginning, their new sun. You didn't see that person was the star in your life. You didn't see that person was the blessing in your life. You didn't see it until it was too late. And now you trying to, you know, crawl back and say, oh, I want this relationship. I want to be in this relationship. Let's make it work. But they saying, I doubt it. I doubt it. You ain't ready because you was immature. You was, you know, not showing enough gratitude. You was pouring out of her cup or his cup and want pouring back into her cup or his cup or whatever. And that person that you fear that you lost for good is working on their abundance. They're working on their career, their goals, their ambitions, their drive, their creative flow or whatever. And that's why it's coming out that they took that leap of faith and they, you know, walked out. What I say, 7 of Swords. It was like you was a thief. You was stealing their joy. You were lying to them. You were manipulating them. And you was being, you know, like dynamite. You was, you know, dynamiting with somebody else instead of dynamiting with the person that you should have been, you know, dynamiting with your relationship. You messed up that relationship because you thought, you know, you was going to have new beginnings with somebody else. You thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it turned out that it was not. The grass was not greener on the other side, you know. And now you biting your ass. You biting yourself in the ass right now saying, damn, do I got another shot with this person? I want to give this person another chance. Or could that person give me another chance? And they saying, I doubt it. I'm looking for new beginnings. You're not going to mess up my blessings because you was immature, you know, wasn't standing in your strength, wasn't standing in your, you know, queenness or kingness to show discipline for yourself. And now you done got yourself caught up in a relationship with somebody that's probably not even going to take care of you like they supposed to. Or whatever. So basically they saying go ask that person that you was, you know, sleeping around with. Go ask them to be your your rider. Because I was your rider, but you didn't ride for me, but I was riding for you. You know. And I'm literally hearing that song. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. So basically you was being a hoe. He or she. It doesn't matter. You know. And you definitely, what I say, you had that tower moment and now you trying to, you know, crawl back into that person's good graces and, you know, trying to pretend that you want a new beginning with that person. But they saying they don't want that new beginning with you. They rather be alone than to be with somebody they cannot trust. You know, because you didn't show your, you know, commitment to that relationship. This could be marriage or a relationship of boyfriend and girlfriend. So pretty much that commitment card came out too, and relationship. So I'm feeling like this was a marriage. Marriages that got destroyed by people cheating on each other. And relationships too, because a boy and a girl could be in a relationship, a long-term commitment or a commitment, and they messed it up by cheating, thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it wasn't. You know, thought the grass was greener on the other side or whatever. And I'm literally seeing that you definitely was, you know, showing, you know, your ass to other people. You see it's another person with each other, and that should have been you in that committed relationship, but you wasn't doing that. So now that other person is taking a stand to go after their new beginning or whatever, their new abundance, their new creative flow, their new ambitions, you know. And I'm literally hearing that song, these hoes ain't loyal or whatever. So you messed up a good thing, baby. It was like you were being a snake the whole time. You know, you thought the grass was greener on the other side. That's crazy how people misplace good people in their life. And then they want to try to, now you in total fear that you want a new beginning. But it came out that it ain't going to be no new beginning for you, baby. You messed up majorly. You laid down with somebody that was not your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You thought the grass was greener on the other side. That's why I'm seeing a lot of green in here. So that's why I'm giving that reference. Because it's green here, green here, green here, green here, green here, green here, green, green, green. It was like you didn't give two fucks about this person or whatever. Oh, you told this person, oh, them just my friends. Them just my friends or whatever. And to end up, them friends was the people that you was sleeping around with, messing with, trying to get with, you know. And now you in bad health of, you know, you don't know if that baby is that person's or not. And that's why he in doubt or she is in doubt or whatever. That's crazy. People need to start growing up and start showing discipline for themselves or whatever. That's basically, it's telling me that they don't trust you, is what I'm hearing. They don't trust you at all. They can't trust you far as they could throw you. Because you did too much damage in the relationship. And now that person is just working on their career or whatever. And their new beginnings, whether it's with somebody else or just, you know, flowing. You know, they're going after their new beginning or whatever. Because I'm literally seeing somebody saying, no, I'm taking a step on the wild side and going to a new beginning. And I'm not letting nothing or anyone stand in my way. I'm just going to be focusing on my career or whatever. And re-strengthening myself or whatever. Because this person is very vulnerable at this moment of scared of commitment. Scared that if he get involved or she get involved with somebody else, is this gonna be the same cycle or whatever. And it's telling me in the cards, and Daddy is telling me, no, when you go after your new beginning, it's gonna be a breath of fresh air, a breath of fresh water. It's gonna be new or whatever when you decide or whatever. That's why God, aka Daddy and Big Daddy, the higher source, is saying, just take time for you now. Focus on you now. Focus on you. Focus on strengthening you, you know, helping you, you know, and stay confident or whatever that you made the right decision by walking away. Because my walk away card definitely came out or whatever. And the Tower moment happened. They saw right through the disguise. They saw right through the lies. They pretty much caught you with another person. There's no way getting out of that or whatever. They said they caught you. They said you stabbed me in the front, the back, the sideways, in the back. You stabbed them. And now they, you know, in fear of, you know, not being able to love again. They don't know if they're going to be able to show that love to somebody else because you literally, you know, broke their heart, is what I'm hearing, you know. I'm hearing that song Broken Hearted by Brandy or whatever. It's like they have to start all over and they don't know if they should start all over or just focus on their career. But Daddy and Big Daddy, aka the higher source and God, is definitely saying it's going to be new beginnings, but they want you to strengthen your mind, body, and soul so you won't bring that old hurt into your new beginnings. But for those that did the wrong things, y'all gonna have to go through a lot of tower moments to strengthen y'all self, because strength came out negative, new beginnings came out negative. You know, it's saying you got to be alone right now. It's basically saying you have to be alone now on your journey to start growth, to learn who you are, to know what you want, your ambitions, your drive, your motivation. You know, focus on you now, because now you didn't, misplace somebody's heart and took and didn't give back or whatever. You wasn't offering equal balance, but you was trying to offer equal balance to all these so-called friends that you kept saying, oh, these my friends, but they really wasn't your friends. Them was your side pieces, your side order, the sides. And you had a main course and you was too worried about the side pieces, the side course, And that person said, I should have been your main course, your appetizer, your main course, your size, and your dessert. But you was giving your dessert to everybody else. It's basically what they saying. I'm literally seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was like 9 people that you were messing around with or whatever is what I'm hearing. 9 people that you was giving your cookie to, or giving that, hoo-ha to. I call, penis the you-ha, you know. And that's crazy. You were being false instead of just letting that person know that it's like you get bored real quick. It's like you get bored and you seek so much attention from so many people, places, and things that you're not even focusing on your own self-confidence and your own career. It's like you not putting enough into your career, but you putting all of this in, them side pieces, them side orders, is basically what they saying. Literally, instead of, what I say, you get bored. You was showing everybody, it was like you for everybody is basically what he's saying now, or she's saying, or whatever. And it's telling me that you hurt this person very much, or whatever. Because you see how this person is, sitting there like you stabbed them previously in the back so many times, 9 times. 9 times. And I'm literally hearing 9 people that you was messing around with. I was caught up in a physical attraction to my satisfaction. You was attracted to the wrong things instead of being attracted to that one person that you was in a committed relationship, because it's telling me that they was committed to you, but you wasn't committed to them. And that's why it's called shy. Basically what they saying, if I ever find another, they want to be more than just friends with that person, a full-blown commitment. No fear, no side pieces, no nothing. Just a strong foundation is what they want. And if they can't get that, then they just gonna focus on their career, is basically what I'm hearing. They want a strong foundation, somebody they can lean on, somebody they can tell and be vulnerable with, and they ain't got to worry about them out there messing around on them or whatever, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, somebody definitely was all up in their pride instead of, worrying and focusing on that relationship that they was trying to say they wanted, but then they was messing around with 9 different people, is what I'm hearing. 9 different people. This could be for male or female or whatever. They was worried about the physical attraction instead of the mind, body, and soul attraction of we can grind together, we can win together, we can build together. It was like you were too worried about lusting after the wrong things, and it ended up costing you your sun, meaning your sunshine, your blessing. Because blessing came out negative. It was like you misplaced your sun, your everything for these 9 different people, 9 different males, 9 different females, or whatever. But you kept saying, oh, no, them just my friends. Them just my friends. Now it's telling me that you trying to figure out who your baby daddy is. Or whatever. Because this is for a female or a male. And I'm feeling like it's a male and a female. I'm feeling like it's 2 females and a male that were doing too much of negative energy, negative flow, cheating, lusting after other people, or whatever, is what I'm literally hearing. And I'm literally hearing that one part where he say, if I ever fall in love again, can we be more than just friends? A commitment. And if I ever fall in love again, so true, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. So yes, that song Shy. So that's my song too. That's a good song. That's an old classic song. That's pretty much they got hurt and they want a new foundation with somebody that's going to be their friend first and, get to know each other, court each other, have dates with each other, get to know each other, go on vacations together, hang out with each other, laugh and talk on the phone with each other, is what I'm hearing. And I'm literally hearing, Mr. Telephone Man, my baby dial my number, So I'm literally hearing that song too. Like they want that type of relationship, that different new beginning or whatever is what they going after, is what I'm seeing. It's like they taking a step on the wild side of, if I don't find that type of relationship that's committive, that's going to be, strengthening their mind, body, and soul, that is growing up, that's mature, because they pretty much are saying, I'm not with immaturity people anymore. Immature females, immature men. I want a good, solid foundation is what they looking for now. And they pretty much is asking who's the Most High to provide that. And that's why they went in isolation as well. Because I'm literally seeing that they taking a walk on the wild side and they running, they running to their new beginning is what I'm literally seeing. New beginnings. Do I need to do anything else on this one, Big Daddy? But I am going to end that with, I'm going to end it with, a card from here. I'm going to get 2 more out of this. And then I'm going to end it, babies. Then I'm going to end it. Okay, what I say, Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, and will holding. So you wasn't holding your discipline or whatever. He or she, you were too busy, lusting after the wrong people. I'm literally seeing nine people or whatever in the midst of, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And now you don't even know who your baby daddy is. This is for one of the females. And for the other female, you definitely, was lusting after the wrong person. You thought that person was your knight in shining armor. And it came out that he wasn't. He was playing you. It was like he was messing with 9 different people. Literally. And now you have to take it upon yourself to, higher knowing. I cut the deck, higher knowing. So you definitely need to start, getting to know who you are. Or whatever. The spirit whisper, divine guidance, and higher knowing. You should have been going within your intuition. You didn't go within your intuition. And it was like somebody in your ancestor was telling you that you making a big mistake. Getting involved. Messing up your marriage. Messing up your relationship. And now you in fear that person is giving you the cold shoulder. The ice princess or the ice king. Now that person is giving you the cold shoulder. And they, being standoffish, like, get the hell up on out of here. I don't want that. Not no more, I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm going after my new beginning. God, Jesus, Big Daddy, Big Papa, ancestors, what messages to end this message of this love reading? Oh, what I say? Yes, material wealth, true prosperity, the diamond dreamer, the rainbow prince, compassionation, and perseverance. So you guys definitely, the ones that got cheated on, they going after their new beginnings. They going to the other side of that rainbow, to see what that other side of that rainbow is going to be like, whether it's career or love or whatever, so your numbers are 26, 266 or whatever, 266, and 9s is also. So you definitely want somebody that's going to show you compassion, and you definitely want somebody that's going to be persistent, that's going to persevere over bullshit and see, more than just material wealth and material gain. It was like one of the females that's one of these signs or in their birth chart. They were worried about material things, and the male too. It's like the male and the other female was worried about material gain, stuff that wasn't, gonna mean shit in the end. Because pretty much y'all could have had abundance together, but you let the wrong things, people, places, and things mess up your mind frame or whatever. And now that person is, wind away from you. It's like they moved away from you or whatever, because you didn't stand in your kingness or your queenness. So they brushing it off. They getting up on out of that. Negative energy, negative flow, negative vibes. All right. Yes. Because you was the hot prince or the hot princess. You were definitely not, spirit communication, paying attention. You wasn't paying attention what you had good in your life. So that's definitely, 1166 or 11662 or 26611. So you definitely was not paying attention or whatever. You wasn't listening to your higher calling, your higher self. You wasn't listening to your intuition. But that is all I have for this message, my loves, my rainbow heart fairies, all the rainbow colors. Remember that Daddy loves you and Jesus and the Most High, meaning Big Daddy, the higher source. They love you guys very much, and they just want you guys to do right by people and appreciate people and show gratitude to people, not only to people, but to yourself as well, or whatever, and appreciate what you got, you know, while you got it, because once it's gone, it's going to be flying away from you, and then you're gonna wish you had you know, paid attention. And now it's a lot of y'all in fear because y'all messed up majorly in y'all relationships and marriages or whatever. You broke a foundation for 9 people. You know, 9 different people, and now you don't know who your baby daddy is for the female, you know. So yeah. And the dude, you know, you messed around with 9 different people. You know, you thought the grass was greener on the other side. You didn't show strength, and you didn't show gratitude for that son that you had, that inside blessing that God gave you, and you messed it up for 9 different people. You know. So, you know. But you guys have a wonderful, you know, rest of the day. And remember that Big Daddy, a.k.a. the higher source, Daddy, a.k.a. God, and King Jesus love y'all. Peace out. And remember, I love you too. The ones that's pushing out positive flow, positive vibes, positive energy, positive support, and showing gratitude to who? The Most High, a.k.a. Big Daddy, Daddy, God, and King Jesus. And they love y'all too if y'all doing right. If y'all not doing right, they gonna kick your ass. You know, period. But peace out.